All right, time is 7 o'clock. So at the outset, let me thank you, everyone, because for your support and cooperation. We could not host the program as per schedule due to adverse weather condition in Punjab, from where ma'am belongs. And thanks for your support and patience. And still, the situation is not improved in Punjab. What we can see in news and social media, no floods everywhere. And thank you, ma'am, for your presence today. It's my great pleasure to briefly introduce ma'am to all of you. I'll just make it very brief. Dr. Monika ma'am is presently working as a professor in marketing and general management. She holds Ph.D. in management, UGC-NET management, and MBA in marketing and information technology. She has over 2 decades of experience, including 4 years in corporate and in academia. Ma'am has been teaching marketing management, strategic management, retail management, and consumer behavior since 2007. She has on her credit 26 papers published in Scopus, including 3 edited books publication with an international publisher, of which 2 are on neuromarketing and 1 on waste management. Ma'am also got 1 patent granted and 2 patents filed. 2 more are in process. Ma'am has been awarded with many awards and appreciation in her teaching career. It's a great pleasure to have ma'am with us today and tomorrow. Thank you, ma'am. Kindly please take over the session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for such wonderful introduction. So let us start today's session. So I hope all of you are aware that we will be discussing the session in 2 parts. Today we will confine our discussion on systematic literature review using PRISMA, and tomorrow we will discuss. Anyone who can tell me the second part of the session? Yes, bibliometric analysis using Biblioshiny. Right? So let us start. Any queries or any particular aspect that learners are focusing on? You can share your views. Anyone? Okay. So let us start our discussion. Please participate actively. This is the only request I make with my learners every time I deliver sessions. Yes. So as sir has clearly mentioned, I am really sorry for the adverse conditions. Still the conditions are not so normal, but we have already postponed the session for a week, and I'm trying my best. Right now also, I took little time because of the connectivity. I was trying to connect. That is the only thing. Okay. So this is the concept systematic literature review and bibliometric analysis. So I formally welcome all of you on the first day of our 2-day workshop on systematic literature review and bibliometric analysis. Today we will focus on conducting a systematic literature review using the PRISMA guidelines, a key process for developing a high quality review paper for publication in a Scopus-indexed journal. We will use the paper titled A Developed SLR Procedure for Application in the Field of Digital Transformation by Hamdan Al-Masri and colleagues as our case study to illustrate each step. So I hope I am clear. Okay. You can also use this paper for your reference. Okay. So the session, as I just mentioned, has been divided into 2 parts. Today we will confine our discussion on systematic literature review, popularly known as SLR, using PRISMA technique. And tomorrow we will confine our discussion on bibliometric analysis using Biblioshiny. So I will give you the overview of the techniques for this. So let us start the concept with a case study. Al-Masri and his team conducted an SLR, systematic literature review, to explore the impact of digital transformation on organizational performance. By systematically searching Google Scholar and other databases, they identified studies relevant to their research question. Their SLR aimed to provide a detailed synthesis of the current state of knowledge, highlight trends, and identify gaps that future research could address. This comprehensive approach allowed them to contribute valuable insights to the academic discourse on the digital transformation and ensured that their review met rigorous standard requirements. Their, that their review met the rigorous standards required for publication in Scopus-indexed journals. So the question arises, why is systematic approach crucial when conducting a literature review? Yes, participants? Anyone? Please unmute yourself and participate actively. Why is systematic approach crucial when conducting a literature review?
Ma'am, sometimes maybe that we repeat the findings or we repeat the processes which are already been discussed in the earlier researches. As far as the addition to be made to the existing knowledge is concerned, nothing new will be added, in fact.
Thank you so much, sir, for initiating the conversation. I really appreciate your efforts. Yes, anyone else who would like to add more to it?
Systematic
Yes.
approach help us to find out something in a very structured way, to find out based on the variables, whatever we have, we can easily find out some findings relevant to it in a very structured manner. Unlike literature review, where we don't have a structured way of finding the particular like output or the probably the relationship between the variables.
Right. I hope you have attended my earlier sessions also.
No, ma'am, first time.
Okay, okay. Might be your name is similar to others.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, it ensures that the review is comprehensive, unbiased, and replicable, leading to more credible findings. What are the main goals of conducting a systematic literature review? Main goals of conducting SLR. Yes, please. Main goals of conducting SLR. Just give it a try. Because the more we participate, the more we will learn. Basically, the main goals are to synthesize existing research comprehensively and identify gaps that future research can address. I hope you will agree to me. Now, what is the primary objective of an SLR? Anyone? We just discussed. Primary objective: to summarize one study, to review literature selectively, or to provide a comprehensive synthesis of relevant research.
C is important. C.
Okay, sir said C. Others, please also participate. Yes? Anyone? Please actively participate in the sessions. Yes, sir, you are right. It is C, to provide a comprehensive synthesis of relevant research. Which aspect does an SLR, systematic literature review, emphasize the most? Speed of review, comprehensive and unbiased review, and personal opinions of the reviewer. Yes. What is the main challenge that we face, that we need to address?
I suppose B is important here. B.
Comprehensive unbiased review, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
B.
Sir, you were saying something?
Yeah, it is B, the same thing.
Okay, but you were, I think, preferring to add something?
No, the
Okay.
B is okay, I think.
Right. This is B, comprehensive and unbiased review. Very right. Now let us have an overview of PRISMA. I hope all of us are aware of the full form of PRISMA. It is preferred reporting items for systematic reviews and meta-analysis. Preferred reporting items for systematic reviews and meta-analysis, which is a set of guidelines designed to improve the reporting of systematic reviews and meta-analysis. The purpose of PRISMA is to ensure that the review process is transparent, comprehensive, and replicable, which are essential qualities for high-quality research. The PRISMA checklist includes several components such as title, abstract, introduction, methods, results, and discussion, each contributing to the integrity of the review. Now let us explore the concept through a caselet. I hope, do you know the framework, the flow diagram template for systematic review, or should I show it first?
No, please kindly demonstrate that, ma'am.
Pardon?
Please show it, ma'am.
Okay.
Please, yes, please show it.
I need to share the slides again. Just give me a second. I'll show you the template first, then we will come back to the caselet. Because unless and until you participate actively, you may not understand the concepts. Right? Okay, let me show you PRISMA framework. Let me share the slides again, or I can show it online. Yes. So we have checklist, we have flow diagram. I'm showing you the flow diagram for new research. Right. Yeah, here it is. Let me share. My flow diagram, right? Let me check it. Is it visible? No. Let me check it again.
No, not yet visible.
Is it visible?
Yes,
Yes, no,
it is visible. But the letters font size is very small.
Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. We will explore the parts one by one. I'm just trying to give you a glance of it. You can just see the PRISMA framework. See, it is mentioned PRISMA 2020 flow diagram template for systematic reviews. Right? So just have a look, but we will discuss it part by part. Right? And I can share the link also for this diagram. Should I paste it in the chat window so that you can explore?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, okay. So I'll share the link in the chat window. So you can explore and we will continue with the slides. Right. So I keep on switching to the tabs as per the requirements. The purpose is you can get clarity. Okay. Has anyone worked on this earlier? PRISMA framework? Have you used it or it is something new for
No,
you?
no, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Prisma have not used it, but I worked on SLR and another concept using Excel and all,
Right,
but not using Prisma.
right. Thank you, ma'am. Yes. So let me paste the link first in the chat window. So you can explore the concept. I have shared one paper also I have mentioned in the beginning, right? So this is the link I have shared. I hope all of you are able to see. The link you must have received. Okay. Now see. As per the diagram I have shown, the template for systematic reviews, the new design is adapted from the flow diagrams proposed by Boyers, Mayo Wilson et al. And Stovall et al. The boxes in gray should only be completed if applicable. Otherwise, these should be removed from the flow diagram. Note that a report could be a journal article, preprint, conference abstract, study, register entry, clinical study report, dissertation, unpublished manuscript, government report, or any other document providing relevant information. Now, the question is, let me check. Yes. This is basically the components I have discussed with you. Yes. Then we have come to this slide. Okay. Then the caselet. In the systematic literature review on digital transformation, for example, Al-Masri and his co-authors followed the PRISMA guidelines to ensure a transparent and
I'm
replicable
sorry,
review process.
right now nothing is shared. The screen is not shared, I think.
Screen is not shared. I'm so sorry. Let me share it. Just a moment. Okay. Thank you for informing me.
Thank
Is
you.
it
Now
visible
it is.
now?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yeah, switching sometimes takes time. Yes. In the study on systematic literature review on digital transformation, Al-Masri and his co-authors followed the PRISMA guidelines to ensure a transparent and replicable review process. They carefully reported each step from the selection of studies to the synthesis of results, ensuring that the review was thorough and unbiased. The PRISMA framework helped them structure their review in a way that was clear and systematic, making it easier for other researchers to understand and replicate their work. This approach not only enhanced the quality of their review, but also increased its credibility, which is crucial for publication in high impact journals like those indexed by Scopus. Now, the question is, how does PRISMA contribute to the reliability of a systematic review? Yes. How does PRISMA contribute to the reliability of a systematic review? First, tell me the full form of PRISMA. PRISMA stands for? Anyone? PRISMA stands for? We just discussed. Preferred reporting items for systematic reviews and meta-analysis. We must learn the concepts side by side, and we will focus on the components one by one in detail, like title, abstract, introduction, methods, results, and discussion. Yes. Yes. So how does PRISMA contribute to the reliability of a systematic review? Basically, PRISMA ensures that all aspects of the review process are reported, allowing for transparency and replicability. Why is adherence to PRISMA important for publication in Scopus-indexed journals? Why is adherence to PRISMA important for publication in Scopus-indexed journals? Adherence to PRISMA ensures that the review meets the rigorous standards required by these high-impact journals. Now, PRISMA is an acronym for Primary Reporting Items for Systematic Meta-Analysis, Preferred Reporting Items for Systematic Reviews and Meta-Analysis, or Preferred Research Items for Systematic Analysis. Yes, please.
It's
B,
preferred report
preferred.
mode.
Yeah.
B.
Very right. It is B, Preferred Reporting Items for Systematic Reviews and Meta-Analysis. The purpose of PRISMA is to ensure the transparency and completeness of systematic reviews, simplify the review process, and promote specific research outcomes. Purpose of PRISMA.
It's A.
It's
A and B, little bit.
we got two different answers. So anyone who can help us?
Option A, ma'am.
Which one?
Option A.
A. Yes, you are right. It is option A. Ensure the transparency and completeness of systematic reviews. Now, let us discuss the points one by one. How to develop a research question. So, a clear and well-formulated research question is the cornerstone of a successful systematic literature review. The PICO framework. What is PICO framework? PICO framework. P stands for population, I for intervention, C for comparison, and O for outcome. It is a valuable tool for developing focused research questions, particularly in health-related research, though it can be adapted for other fields as well. A well-defined research question ensures that the review is targeted and relevant, guiding the search for literature and the analysis of findings. I think it is difficult to understand the concept unless it is backed by a caselet. So I try to share the caselet, and if time permits, I will show you the research paper as well as a software also. So Al-Masri and his team use the PICO framework to formulate a precise research question for their SLR on digital transformation. They defined the population as organizations undergoing digital transformation. Please note, population. That is the organizations undergoing digital transformation as per the topic they have taken for study. Intervention as implementation of digital technologies. C, comparison as traditional organizational practices. And O, outcome as improvements in organizational performance. Please note, population in this case will be organizations undergoing digital transformation. Intervention is referring to the implementation of digital technologies. C, as traditional organizational practices, and O, outcome as improvements in the organizational performance. See what we have discussed in PICO: population, intervention, comparison, and outcome. So, this clear research question guided their search for relevant literature and ensured that their review was focused and comprehensive. By using a structured approach like PICO, they were able to produce a review that was both relevant and rigorous, making it suitable for publication in a Scopus-indexed journal. Now the question arises, why is it important to use a framework like PICO when developing a research question? Yes, please. Why is it important to use a framework like PICO when developing a research question? Please try and speak. It ensures that the research question is specific, targeted, and relevant, guiding the entire review process. So, how does a clear research question influence the outcomes of a systematic literature review? How does a clear research question influence the outcomes of an SLR? I usually ask questions from the caselet only, which is there in front of you. So please go through it and participate. It helps in focusing the review, ensuring that all relevant studies are included and analyzed systematically. PICO stands for Population, Intervention, Comparison, Outcome, or Process, Implementation, Conclusion, Observation, or Population, Integration, Collaboration, or Outcome. Yes, please. PICO stands for?
It's A.
Okay, sir. Others? Everyone?
Yes,
should-
ma'am. A.
A?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Thank you so much. It is A only. Population, intervention, comparison, and outcome. Were you aware of this PICO framework for formulating questions earlier?
No, ma'am.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
So this will add to quality of your questionnaire, right? What is the role of research question in a systematic literature review? To provide a broad overview of a topic, to narrow down the focus and guide the review process, or to summarize findings from previous studies? Yes, please.
It's B, to narrow down the focus and guide the review process.
Okay. Others? I hope everyone likes MCQs and everyone loves to participate. So everyone should participate.
It's B, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Others?
Option
B.
Right. So it is B, to narrow down the focus and guide the review process. When you start responding, it gives me confidence that you have started understanding the things. Now, identifying relevant studies, that is database search. So identifying relevant studies is a crucial step in the systematic literature review process. A comprehensive search strategy ensures that all relevant literature is captured, minimizing the risk of bias. Google Scholar is a widely used database for academic research, offering access to a vast range of studies across various disciplines. Utilizing search terms and Boolean operators effectively can help in refining the search results, ensuring that the studies identified are relevant to their research question. It is also important to document the search process meticulously to ensure transparency and replicability. Now see, I hope all of us understand the limitations of Scopus database. Like if we do not have the right to access it completely, if we have free version, it becomes difficult to go for systematic literature review using PRISMA. So we have the alternative dimensions AI, right? You can make use of Google Scholar. Again, it will provide you the limited responses. So the alternate is Dimensions AI. If time permits, I will show this software to you or the Dimensions AI website to you and how to make use of it, right? So this can be a good alternative to Scopus or Google Scholar search for conducting PRISMA, right? Now how to use it? If you want, I can show it right now. Again, I need to stop the PPTs and I need to open the website as you suggest. Should we do it at the end?
Ma'am, my suggestion is that together, if you show us one thing at the end, it will be helpful.
Right
Shall I
now?
search? No, to after at the end,
At
like
the
how
end.
to search how to put it in the PRISMA framework, how to get the results out of it.
Right.
Together, it will be helpful for us. That's my
Okay.
suggestion.
Thank
Let's hear from others also.
Others can also respond as ma'am has shared her choice.
Ma'am, it would be better if you show us earlier.
If
If you show us this earlier, yes, that will give a clear idea about
at
how
the
to
end,
use it practically. No,
at this
right now.
right now. Okay, again, who
Yes, yes,
repeat
if you
this?
can.
Anyone else?
I think that will help to understand how to use it in practically for our individual topics and everything.
Others, please respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and
Show us.
now will be good. And if time permits, we can have a look at it again at the end, probably.
Okay, okay. So let us understand how to use it using this caselet, and then I'll show you. So for their systematic literature review on digital transformation, Almasri and his colleagues conducted an extensive search using Google Scholar. So we will use Dimensions AI. I will show you Scopus as well as Google Scholar also, and then Dimensions AI. Then you can analyze yourself. Whichever tool or website you find better, you can make use of it. So they developed a set of search terms related to digital transformation, such as digital technologies, organizational performance, and business transformation. By using Boolean operators like and, or, and not, they refined their search to identify studies that were most relevant to their research question. They also documented their search process in detail, including the search, the search, and number identified at each stage. The comprehensive
Ma'am, there's a
approach
network
ensured
error from
that
your side.
the
Your voice
review,
is breaking in between.
okay, this comprehensive approach ensured that their review was identified at each stage. This comprehensive approach ensured that the review was thorough and replicable, meeting the standards required for publication in a Scopus-indexed journal. So how does the use of Boolean operators enhance the search process in systematic literature review? Yes, and or not. If you want both, add, use and. If you want any option, you can use or. And if you do not want any specific terminology to be a part of your research, you can use not. So Boolean operators help in refining search results, ensuring that only relevant studies are identified. So why is it important to document the search process in a systematic review? What is the purpose of documentation? It ensures transparency and allows other researchers to replicate the review process. So which database did Almasri and his colleagues used for their SLR on digital transformation? PubMed, Google Scholar, or Web of Science, as per the caselet? It is? Which one? See the caselet again. Which database they have used to find relevant?
Google Scholar.
Right, it is Google Scholar. Thank you. Boolean operators are used in a search strategy to refine the search to identify the most relevant studies, broaden the
It's
search.
A.
It's A, right? It is A. Thank you. Okay. So before proceeding further, let me show you the search engines, or you can say the databases for finding the relevant aspects. First of all, let me show you the PRISMA framework. If you still are not clear, we should make use of PRISMA framework 2020. Let me show you the diagram again. As you were saying that font size was not proper. Okay. Let us start with Scopus. Anyone has who has full access to Scopus, or you just have the basic access? Only you can access Scopus preview. I hope, are you aware how to create an account in Scopus? How you can get access to Scopus?
Yes, ma'am, I have the full access in Scopus.
Full access in Scopus. Okay. How do we get an account in Scopus?
Ma'am, I've got from my university.
From the
where I'm
university.
doing the
Yes.
PhD. Sri
No
Balaji
one can
University.
have access directly. Once you get your paper published, you can get a account. Right? I hope this is the way. Or you can create a free account.
Full access we will not get, ma'am, from the free account.
Pardon?
We cannot get the full access
Yes.
in the
Cannot get the
free
full
account.
access from the free account. Very right. Okay. Right. So once you get your paper published, you can get an account in Scopus, right? Okay. So let me open the websites and show you the things. One is Google Scholar, right? Then we can have Dimensions AI. Anyone who is aware of Dimensions AI? No? Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So we need to be in contact with the researchers who are making use of such things. SciSpace, SCISPACE, SciSpace. Are you aware of it?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No? Okay. In the meantime, if you are not having accounts, you can create your accounts, right? In Dimensions, in Scopus.
Excuse me, ma'am, are you sharing any screen right now?
I will
Okay.
share it soon.
Okay.
First, I was trying to, find the things for you. Yeah. Now see, PRISMA framework I have shown you earlier also. Is it visible? No?
No, ma'am.
No,
Not visible.
not yet.
Not yet. Now see, you can focus on this one at the right. So what I did, you can take help of Google, you can write PRISMA framework 2020 and you can find the flow chart. Now what we are trying to do here, let me explain. When you try to find research papers, you can come across n number of research papers. But which one are relevant to you and what should be a part of your work and which should not? That is something you need to choose. Now, how to go for specific things, that is something we need to understand what is to be included and what is to be excluded. And to justify that you have actually done the research, you have to explain each step. So I will zoom the screen and then I'll show you the PRISMA framework again so that all of you can see it closely. Earlier you said that you are not able to see it because of the font size which was reduced, right? So I'll increase the font size and I'll explain the diagram first so that you can understand the things. And then we will make use of various search databases. Now see.
The screen is not shared right now.
Sharing. Give me a minute. I'm sharing the screen. Yes. Just a moment. Let me find it again. The extension.
Ma'am, you're sharing your screen.
Yes. I'm sharing. Can you see it now? Is it clear now? Or it is
Yes,
still
it is
the same?
visible.
Can you read it? Can you read it? Is it readable?
With some difficulty. It's still
Difficult?
small.
Okay. So I'll post it in the group then. We have a WhatsApp group, right? I will post it there. Will it be fine?
Yeah, the paper we have now, because you shared earlier, so it's on the page number. The page
Yes.
number you can tell, maybe.
Yes, you can use that paper to understand the things. Right?
It is in 19 page number. 19.
Yes.
Page number 25.
Have you opened the paper? Let us see the
Yes.
page.
Yes, I have opened.
This is page number 5, I think. Total 9 pages, and this is page number 5.
No, total is 36. It's on 19. I mean, earlier what you shared.
Okay.
Yes, 19.
Okay. I'll share this link again in the chat window, and you just go through it, which I am referring to now. Just check if you are able to open. I think it is the same one, but let us check. I think this is same. Same? Yes? Is it same?
I check.
Yes.
We're
It's
checking
a
it now.
shorter.
But it seems to be different.
No, it's same.
Same. Link is
One
same.
Link is. Which page number can anyone help out?
Can you
Yes, ma'am.
find this diagram?
It's a 19th page number.
5.
Okay.
Yeah,
See?
19th in the 36-page document.
Yeah,
5
19.
in the 9-page document. The diagrams are same, I think. Yeah.
Now see this diagram. What we need to discuss, this is the template for PRISMA 2020 flow diagram template, right? I have shown you the template. Now, what we have gathered from previous studies, it means studies included in previous version of review, N is equal to number of studies you have found. Then reports of studies included in the previous version of review, right? And then whatever is in blue color, this is mandatory to be included, and whatever is in gray color, it is optional, right? Now see what is there in the blue color. Identification of new studies via databases and registers. So records identified from source, then database, and then the registers. Then records removed before screening. Duplicate records removed. I mean, whatever you are doing with the number of papers or the research database, referring to a particular database, number of papers you are eliminating. Due to various reasons, you need to make a record of it. It indicates your efforts you have made in maintaining your literature review. So you have to record the number of records before screening, maybe because the records were duplicate. So mention that. Then records marked as ineligible by automation tools. Then records removed for other reasons, may not be relevant to your study. Then you have gone for the details, right? Now, when you have got records identified from databases, next step is records screened. When you screen the records after removing duplicates, after removing the ineligible ones, and after removing the records for other reasons. Suppose you, when you type your keywords in maybe Scopus, maybe Google Scholar, maybe Dimensions AI, you are able to find say 150 records. And you may find 30 records duplicate, 10 records may be ineligible by automation, and 20 for other reasons. Now, whatever you are left with, mention records screened, right here. And then what you have to do? Now mention records excluded. How many records you are excluding from the remaining ones? Then reports sought for retrieval. Then reports not retrieved. Then come to reports assessed for eligibility, and then reports excluded. And what is the reason for excluding the reports? Earlier we were discussing about records. Now we are discussing about the reports. See the difference? Then new studies included in the review. Now from where you got these new studies? Now see. Identification of new studies via other methods. What can be other methods? Records identified from websites, mention the number. Organizations, maybe the reports, annual reports based on your topic. Then citation searching. When you were going through a paper and you have found the citations very interesting, you may refer to those citations. So how many citations you have referred to? Then reports sought after retrieval, and then reports not retrieved. Everywhere we have written n is equal to, there is a blank, numbers you have to fill in. Now, reports assessed for eligibility and reports excluded, and along with the reasons. Then it will contribute to new studies included in the review plus reports of new studies. Now, from previous studies, what we are getting is studies included in previous version of review plus reports of the studies included. Then you will get the total number. Total number comprises previous studies plus identification of new studies with database and registers plus identification of new studies via other methods. So see, from here, the arrow comes here to the total studies. From here again, we get total studies, and from here identification again we contribute to new studies and then to total studies. Now comes the actual number, total studies included in your review. You may be left with say 20 or 30 reports when you started from 150, or you may be left with 50 or 70 records at the end. Now consider if feasible to do so, reporting the number of records identified from each database or register searched rather than the total number across the database or registers. So this is something you need to take care of. you need to mention the records you have identified from different databases. Maybe Scopus you have referred to, maybe Google Scholar, maybe any other, right? And note the total number across different databases. You have to mention the database you have referred and then the number of relevant records you found in the first go when you used your keywords. And then you keep on refining your research. Then if automation tools were used, indicate how many records were excluded by a human and how many were excluded by automation. Do you get some idea now for Prisma, the template? Is it clear? If it is clear, then I'll show you the paper which has implemented this Prisma framework. But if you have some understanding of Prisma framework, then only we will proceed further.
The comment you made on automation, that is not clear. If you
Okay.
could explain.
Okay. So I will explain it in the forthcoming slides, right? I have just given the glance because the session has started and it will take time to understand the things, right? Okay. Now, if we talk about different databases, sir, you have access to Scopus database. I think one of you has mentioned. Yes, please. Where is that, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Share your screen and show us the Scopus database if you have access right now. I'll explain the steps and you can share the screen and show it to others. Would you like to share? Okay. So please open your Scopus account and share the screen and we will discuss the steps side by side. Yes. Yes. Now see, sir, you can start with the first step that you have logged in. And in the
Okay.
limited edition, we get only two buttons at the top. One is source, another is author.
Miss,
Right?
ma'am, first I have to
Which
log out.
university you are from?
Hello?
Which university you are from?
Hello.
Which university you are
SBUP.
from?
Sri Balaji University.
Where
Pune.
it is? Full name?
Pune, Maharashtra. Sri Balaji University.
Which
Pune,
one?
Maharashtra. Sri Balaji
Name of
University. Pune.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir, no need to log out. You just go for search button, go to search button.
So this is the, ma'am,
And
this is the search button.
now you see everyone, you can see search within article, title, abstract or keywords. If you are looking for certain documents, how can you search? You can search by author names. You can go for researcher degree or a degree, discovery or organizations. Let us go for documents, right? So what you can do is you can mention some keywords here. Sir, you put some keywords here on which you want to make research. Search within keywords. Yes. Behavioral finance. Okay. Any other? Yes. Click search. Now see how many records we found. 6837 documents in the first go, right? Which is very, very high and you cannot go for literature review. Now we need to refine it. So you can put some filters. You may put some time range. So first filter can be time range. So suppose we take the papers published in last, say, 5 years only. So you can mention from 2020 to 2025. Yes, 2026 you can take. Yeah. Okay. Click search button. Now see the number of records. It gets reduced to half. Understood? So you can mention the number of documents find as I have shown in the template in the first go using Google Scholar, Scopus database. And then what you have excluded, based on time period, right? So number of documents excluded on the basis of time period. Now the number of documents you are left with. Are you getting the things? Learners, please tell me, participants. Have you understood this first step?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now you can go for further filters, subject areas. Yes, another important parameters. Sir, please select the relevant subject areas. So second parameter, for we are using inclusion exclusion criteria, right? What is to be included and what is to be excluded. But the main thing is that the number of documents you are excluding and the number of documents left, that is to be taken care of. Now see, sir, have you done it?
Yes, here I have selected the business management and accounting.
Right. And search.
Okay. So, ma'am,
Then
here
search.
in the okay,
No,
sir.
see, here you have two buttons, exclude and limit to. So
Yes.
whether you want to exclude these papers related to business management accounting,
Mhm.
if yes, click exclude. Otherwise, limit to. Limit to means include. I mean, confine our research only to this domain of business and accounting. Understanding? Now see, the number of documents left is just 1/3. We started with 6,800. Now we are left with just 1,200 approx. Still a big number. Now you can put other filters. Document type. Suppose we are looking only for journal articles, or you can explore further. Right? Click article and click limit to. Are you getting the meaning of limit to and exclude? Now see, number has again reduced to 945. Again, other filters. Yes, source title. If you want to select some particular journals or others, you can go for this thing. Publication stage first. This next parameter. Come down. Yes, publication stage. Yes, we do not want articles in press. So if we click final, only 891 documents are left. What other parameters are there with us? Right? Yes. Country. Yes, country is important. Country. If you are conducting study in areas related to India, yes, just click India. Limit to. Clear? The important thing is you have to document. And one more step that is important, that is of language. Yes, we are concerned only with language. English. See the number of documents we are now left with. 146 documents. If you find this number is still large, you can again go for this advanced query, or you can increase this range. Rather than 2020, you can take it 2022. Or you can take some keywords like sir was trying to select, like behavioral finance, right? Yeah, you can select subject areas. Okay. Others, source title. Yes. Or you can go for this. So I think now it is clear how to go for systematic literature review. Yes or no?
Yes.
And if you want to go for further details, you can open the papers. But for Scopus-indexed, the condition is for making use of this database, you need full access. And that access can be provided only through university, not as an individual. So if your university is not providing full access, you can take help of persons like sir, like I am doing right now, and we can get our task done. So just increase this 2020 to 2022. Yes, and search. Limit to.
Ma'am, as you mentioned, we can also use Dimensions AI, you know.
Yes,
Instead
ma'am.
of-
Any database you like, because Dimension AI is open access. I mean, you need not go for library and other rights. Now see, The number of documents again reduced to 130. Now these 130 documents are most relevant to your research. Now see, what you can do is you can select all 113 documents, you can download. I think you can see the buttons at the top. Then you can analyze the results. Yes, sir, you can click on the download, select all. First, select all. Click and then down. Right? So this is how you can find relevant papers and you can go for systematic literature review. So you can make this practice making use of any database you like, right? And mention inclusion, exclusion criteria and mention each and every step in detail, right? I hope I am clear now.
Yes, ma'am.
If you want to filter it further, you can click show all abstracts and then you can define. Sir, click on this more also. Click 3 dots. Yes, okay. Then you can click show all abstracts. Show all abstracts. Next. Now see here you get abstracts of each paper. If you want to go for further details. If you want to select on the basis of some journals, we had some criteria at the left side. Right? Should we go back to slides? You can practice with different databases this way and you can refine your literature review. This is the purpose of today's session. Thank you so much, Arnav sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, should I stop the sharing?
Yes, please. Yes, you can stop sharing. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Any query to anyone till now from what we have discussed just now? Or is it clear?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, please.
I missed out the session in between. The last slide, which was visible, that was from.
I'll show the slides again. Basically, we were making use of the database, Scopus database, to go for this.
Okay.
We just stopped it, right? So I'll show the slides. We will come back to the slides again, right?
Okay.
And you can make practice making use of any software, any database you like. We recommend these Scopus, but if it is not available, you can make use of any other database that is available to you. Every database.
So we fill up the chart. So we fill up the PRISMA flowchart manually according to the searches and filters that we put up.
Pardon me?
So do we fill up the PRISMA flowchart manually?
Yes, we need to fill it manually based on the number
Okay.
of, results you are getting. Another way
Okay,
to
okay. Understood.
number of papers is you can add more keywords. Right? So try to bring the number around like 113 as we started from around 7,600 and we reached to 113 again is a good number, right? So should we continue from here? I think this was the slide we were discussing, screening and eligibility criteria. Now I hope this inclusion exclusion criteria is clear to everyone. Yes or no? What is to be included and what is to be excluded and how it is to be done. Is it clear? Screening and eligibility criteria. Yes? Please respond.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So, and we can go for the screening process for title, abstract, full text, and what is its importance in the structured research. So, screening eligibility criteria are essential in ensuring that only the most relevant studies are to be included in SLR. The process typically involves 3 stages. What are these 3 stages? Screening by title, screening by abstract, and third, screening by full text. Inclusion-exclusion criteria must be clearly defined before screening process begins. Like I want to screen on the basis of time period. I want to screen on the basis of area of study. Whatever you want to take, it has to be clearly defined in the beginning, ensuring that the review is unbiased and is systematic. So a structured approach to screening helps in managing the large volume of studies typically identified in the initial research and ensures that only studies relevant to research question are included in the final review. So you should not feel, oh, my study might be irrelevant. No such vague questions will come to your mind. So see, Al-Masri and his team established strict inclusion-exclusion criteria to screen the studies identified in their SLR on the digital transformation. Their inclusion criteria focused on studies that discuss the impact of digital technologies on organizational performance, while exclusion criteria eliminated studies that were not peer-reviewed or did not provide empirical data. Now see, we have also excluded the studies which were published anywhere other than reputed journals. I hope you agree to me. We just clicked journal and we left other studies, whether it is a conference paper or anything else, though it was indexed in Scopus, right? So you can mention what you have included and what you have excluded. Whatever is not included is excluded, obviously, but you have to mention everything. The screening process involves reviewing the title, abstract, and full text. So you see, we got the title and abstract, and if we need, we can go for full text also. Of the identified studies, like 113 here, ensuring that only those meeting the criteria were included in the final review. So in this case, we have taken 113 studies out of 6837. This structured approach helped them manage the large volume of literature and ensured that their review was focused and relevant, meeting the standards required for publication. Now, one more important aspect to be taken care of is you need not worry about the quality of the studies you have taken, because we had made use of reputed database like Scopus here, right? So all the studies you have included are of repute. So how do inclusion and exclusion criteria contribute to the quality of systematic literature review? Anyone? These ensure that only the most relevant and high quality studies are included, making the review more credible and focused. Another software you can make use of is SciSpace, SciSpace. There are so many databases. Why is it important to have a structured approach to screening studies in systematic literature review? So a structured approach ensures that the screening process is systematic, unbiased, and replicable. Now, the purpose of inclusion-exclusion criteria is which option? Everyone knows. Which option?
Option B, ma'am.
Which one?
Option B.
Please speak loudly.
Select only the most relevant and high
Yes,
quality studies.
it is B. Very right. First step in screening process. We screen all three. First step is to review the first step. What we review first? Full text or abstract or title? To find relevance.
Abstract, man.
Abstract or title?
Is it
Abstract
title
or
review, ma'am?
title?
I'm confused, but I'll go with the title review.
Yes,
Title.
it is title. If title is relevant, then only we will go through the abstract. If title, like you see, when I asked her to click on abstract, titles were also there. So first we will go through the title. If title we found irrelevant, we will not go for abstract. If we find abstract irrelevant, we will not go for full text review. Out of those 113 studies that we have downloaded. right? Now see data
Yes.
extraction and synthesis. So data extraction involves systematically collecting key information from the studies included in the review. This step is crucial for ensuring that the synthesis of findings is comprehensive and accurate. Creating a data extraction form helps in organizing the information, ensuring that all relevant data is captured. Depending on the nature of studies, the synthesis can be qualitative, focusing on themes and patterns, or quantitative, involving statistical analysis. So a well-conducted data extraction and synthesis process is essential for producing high-quality SLR. So you see in their SLR on digital transformation, the author and co-authors developed a detailed data extraction form to capture key information from studies they included in their review. This form included fields for the study's objective, methodology, findings, and conclusions. By systematically extracting and organizing this information, they were able to conduct a comprehensive synthesis of literature. Their synthesis was primarily qualitative, focusing on identifying themes and patterns related to impact of digital transformation on organizational performance. This thorough approach to data extraction and synthesis ensured that their review was comprehensive and insightful, making it suitable for publication. Now, what is the purpose of data extraction form? Data extraction form purpose. A, B, or C? Which one? I have to simplify the review process, to exclude irrelevant studies,
C,
or to
to exclude
systematically
irrelevant
collect and
studies.
organize key information. That is the purpose of exclusion criteria. We are asking purpose of data extraction.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
A. Yes, it is A.
C.
To systematically collect and organize. It is A. Because we are not only excluding, we are going stepwise. Like first we have selected the area of study, like business and accounting after putting keywords. Then we selected the time period, right? So this way we were moving from being general to being specific. So we need to define the criteria initially, and also we need to take care of the database we are using and the options available in the database for inclusion exclusion criteria to be used. Which type of synthesis focuses on identifying themes and patterns? Quantitative, qualitative, or statistical?
Qualitative, ma'am.
Yes, it is qualitative. Now, PRISMA flow diagram. It is a crucial tool in systematic literature review, providing a visual representation of the review process. It outlines each stage of review, from identification of studies through screening, eligibility assessment, and finally inclusion in the review. The flow diagram helps in ensuring transparency, allowing you to see how many studies were included or excluded at each stage and why. The visual tool is an essential part of PRISMA guidelines, contributing to overall rigor and credibility. Now see, this is what I am trying to show you since beginning. Is it the same thing? Yes? We have already discussed, right? Okay. Let us go further because we have already discussed. Now a caselet based on this. The author used PRISMA flow diagram to document their SLR on digital transformation. The diagram visually represented each step of the review process, from initial identification of studies in database like we have used Scopus, to the final inclusion of studies that met their strict eligibility criteria. The flow diagram showed how many studies were excluded at each stage and provided reasons for exclusion. This is important. How many studies were included and also specify reasons 1, 2, 3. And what could be the reasons? Irrelevance to the research question or lack of empirical data or any other. By including this diagram in the review, the authors enhance the transparency and credibility of their work. This is important. Why we go for not literature review but SLR using PRISMA? Because it adds to the credibility of what you have done while reviewing the literature. It adds to the transparency. So making it easier for other researchers to replicate their study and reviewers to assess the rigor of their methodology. This helps you win the confidence of reviewers too. Clear? So what does PRISMA flow diagram represent? What does the PRISMA flow diagram represent? A, B, or C? It is which one? Options are not easy to be selected. I understand this. Which option? Anyone? Please speak up.
B, the review process from identification to inclusion of studies.
Yes, right. It is B. Okay. What is the main purpose of including a PRISMA flow diagram in a review? Main purpose of including PRISMA flow diagram in a review. Yes. To simplify, to exclude, or to provide visual summary of the review process and enhance transparency. Which one? Why we conduct PRISMA? Why we make use of? Why we create this PRISMA flow diagram? What is the main objective?
Exclude irrelevant studies. B.
You are including or excluding, you are just doing it for yourself.
Ma'am, it's C, to provide
Yeah.
a visual summary.
Yeah, basically we are doing it. We want to exhibit what we have done to reviewers, to readers, right? So we need to provide a visual summary of the review process. See, all options might be correct, but we need to find the most relevant one out of the given. Now, assessing the quality of the studies. So assessing the quality of studies included in SLR is crucial for ensuring the reliability and validity of reviews findings. Various tools checklists such as CASP, Critical Appraisal Skills Program, and AMSTAR, a measurement tool to assess systematic reviews, can be used to evaluate study quality. The assessment focuses on aspects such as study design, methodology, sample size, and bias. High quality studies contribute to more robust and credible review outcomes by the reviews conclusions. Now, see, the authors use CASP checklist to assess the quality of the studies they included. They evaluated each study based on criteria such as research design, sample size, data collection methods, and potential bias. Studies that met the high quality standards were included in the final synthesis, while those with significant methodological flaws were excluded. Now you have shortlisted the findings. The papers now have to go further by going through each study in detail. Now you have to go through each and every paper in detail, and again you need to find which is the most relevant and which further needs to be excluded on certain parameters. So we have shortlisted the number of papers we have to go through each and every one in detail. We start with title, we exclude irrelevant, we start with abstract, we exclude, then we go for full text and we exclude. So how much is the final number, right? So this rigorous assessment ensured that the review was based on reliable and valid evidence, enhancing the credibility of findings. By focusing on high quality studies, the authors were able to draw more robust and meaningful conclusions about the impact of digital transformation on organizational performance. So what is the purpose of using tools like CSP in a SLR? What was CSP? Full form was Critical Appraisal Skills Program. Why we want to make use of these tools? Critical Appraisal Skills Program. Yes, we need to. What is the motive?
To assess the quality and reliability of the studies included.
Which option?
Option C.
C. Yes. To assess the quality and reliability of the studies included. Which factor is typically assessed when evaluating the quality of a study? The most relevant one. Quality we are talking about. Quality
Option
on,
B. The option B. To study
yes.
design and the methodology.
Very right, sir. Very right. It is option B, the study design and methodology. Right? So it is not that we just change the date and we get the relevant papers. So we need to be very particular. If your guide suggested you that you take papers which have been published during last 5 years, still you might need to include 1 or 2 base papers, like this base paper of PRISMA flow framework was introduced in 2020. So even if you are taking studies of last 3 years, you still need to include this one as a base paper, and you may need to mention it as an exception. That still, though we are taking studies published during last 3 years, but being the base paper, we are also taking this paper into consideration. Because you cannot exclude this paper at any cost. So there are various ways to analyze and assess, right? Exclusion, inclusion does not mean you just put dates and you exclude the most relevant ones, right? So which factor is typically assessed when evaluating the quality of study? We have discussed it is the study design and methodology. Now data analysis and interpretation. These are critical components of a systematic literature review. Depending on the nature of data, different analytical methods may be applied. Quantitative data might be analyzed using statistical techniques like meta-analysis, which synthesizes numerical data from multiple studies. Qualitative data may be analyzed through thematic analysis, identifying common themes and patterns. The conclusions drawn from the analysis should address the research question and provide insights that contribute to the field. Accurate data analysis and interpretation are essential for ensuring that the systematic review provides meaningful and reliable results. So when the study was conducted using thematic analysis of qualitative data that they extracted from studies included in systematic review on digital transformation, they identified some common themes related to challenges and benefits of digital transformation in organizations. So by synthesizing these themes, they were able to conclude the factors that contribute to successful digital transformation and the barriers that organizations need to overcome. Their analysis provided valuable insights into impact of digital technologies on organizational performance, offering practical implications for businesses looking to implement digital strategies. This thorough approach to data analysis and interpretation ensured that their review was both comprehensive and impactful, meeting the standards required for publication. So try to understand each and every step. What is the purpose of data analysis in SLR? Well, still we need to understand the purpose of analyzing the data. You know, when we conduct systematic literature review, we need to analyze the studies and then we need to provide a summary of, which leads to your next step. Yes. Purpose of data analysis in SLR.
Option B, ma'am.
Very right, it is option B, so that we can synthesize the findings and we can draw conclusions. I mean, we have started a journey. We need to know what has already been done so that we should not end up finding what has already been explored. Thematic analysis is typically used for,
Qualitative data.
yes. Now reporting the findings, right? So it involves structuring the review clearly and logically. The PRISMA guidelines provide a standardized framework for reporting systematic reviews, ensuring that all relevant information is included and presented transparently. A well-structured report typically includes introduction, methodology, results and discussion, and conclusion, or you can say IMRAD framework. Ensuring transparency in reporting allows other researchers to replicate the study, contributing to the credibility and impact of the review. Adhering to PRISMA guidelines is essential for meeting the standards required for publication. Now, the team followed PRISMA guidelines meticulously when reporting to findings of their SLR. They structured their report to include a clear introduction outlining the research question and objectives, a detailed methodology section describing the search strategy and inclusion criteria, and a results section summarizing the key findings. Their discussion section provided a critical analysis of the findings, and the conclusion offered the practical implications and recommendations for future research. By adhering to PRISMA guidelines, they ensured that the review was transparent, replicable, and met the standards required for publication in Scopus-indexed journals. So, what do PRISMA guidelines ensure in a SLR? Yes. What do guidelines ensure? Yes, please.
Ma'am, it's A.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is A. Which section typically includes critical analysis of findings? It's easy. Critical
Methodology.
analysis of findings. Yes.
Methodology.
Analysis. Analysis of findings. When we write a research paper,
Discussion.
yes?
Then discussion.
Yes, it is discussion. We mentioned this during discussions. Now, writing and submitting the paper, the final step in conducting SLR is writing and submitting the review paper for publication. Drafting a paper involves organizing the findings into a coherent narrative, following the structure established in reporting phase. Choosing the right journal is crucial, right? So, how to choose journals? Anyone who knows? How to choose right journal?
We have
Which-
journal finder and all, ma'am, where we
Yes.
can put the keywords and find it.
Yes, you go to any website, you can find journal finder. Or you can type in Google Scopus Journal Finder or Elsevier Journal Finder, and you are mostly given two options to find a suitable journal. Either you type keywords or you paste your abstract and you can find the suitable journals. Do you want to see this option? Should I show?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me show this option. After that, we will close. Right? For today. Rest we will continue with tomorrow.
Okay.
Ma'am, a request.
Yes, please.
Can you share the link of the paper we used here?
Yes, I will share. I will paste it in the group.
Yeah, thank you.
Right? Okay. So how do
I had one more request. Sorry.
Yes.
The criteria you said coherent narrative.
Yes.
So that has been here. a difficult criteria. So if you could, I mean, tomorrow, if we could discuss a few
Right.
examples, like do we have a story first based on our understanding, then fill the story with citations from the papers we reviewed, or how is it done?
Please mention your query in the group. Will it be, can you do it? And we can discuss
Group,
tomorrow.
yes,
I think
yes.
you are a part of WhatsApp group.
I think so, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can mention your query and we will discuss it tomorrow. Right? Now see, what I typed in Google is Elsevier Journal Finder or Cooper's Journal Finder. You can go it for, different databases again. Now see, here you are given two options, match my abstract. So first you write your abstract and paste it here and click find journals. And maximum you can put 500 characters. Please note it is characters and not words. And it will suggest you some journals. Or you can search by keywords, aim and scope or journal type. Clear? So I hope this will help you out. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Should I paste some abstract or you can do it on your own? आप कर लेंगे या मैं पेस्ट करके दिखाऊं?
मैम एक बार दिखा देना.
Okay, let me show it. So I have copied one this thing abstract. I pasted it and I am clicking find journals. Okay. And then you can see the name of journals. Are you able to see this? आप देख पा रहे हैं?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So see the number of journals it has suggested along with other details. Like see, pain management. They have shown the impact factor, site score, publication charges. No publication charges. It is open access. If you go for it, then the charges. And at the side, they are giving the graphs also. Similarly, next. So this way they suggest based on your abstract. So I did it based on my abstract. So this is how, if you want to go for publication in Web of Science, you can find Web of Science Journal Finder. If you want to go for Wiley, go for Wiley Journal Finder and then press enter. Like here I put Cooper's Journal Finder or Elsevier Journal Finder. Clear? I hope this is helpful. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sufficient for today? Should we stop here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bye-bye. Have a great day. You can share your feedback and any expectations from tomorrow you can mention.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.